Light turned on. They're set. Gates open. They're racing this time. Danish Hombre, Sunset Raider all began well. Road Train Rosie was nicely away. And Mr. Penny Packer, a roughie's going forward. The favourite San Clemente settling initially in about 5th spot. Sea Cruise goes forward but deep. Then Anala Champ, followed by Pretty Picture, Sport of Kings, New Eclipse. And dropping out of the tail was Never Ignore. By the winning post, short of a circuit of the track, left to travel. And Mr. Penny Packer, one of the outsiders, leads from Sea Cruise, who now goes to second, one off the fence. Racing third, Danish Hombre, the rail. San Clemente is 3 wide, so he has to press forward. Going around Sunset Raider, and over on the inside of that pair, Anala Champ. A couple of lengths away then came Road Train Rosie, outside of its stablemate Sport of Kings. Then Pretty Picture, New Eclipse and Never Ignore. San Clemente gets to second. Mr. Pennypacker still in front with 1,200 metres left to go. Danish Hombre sits in third, getting a good trip. In 4th spot, Sea Cruise, then Anala Champ and Sunset Raider. 2 away, Road Train Rosie, outside of Sport of Kings. 2 to Pretty Picture, a length away then New Eclipse. The second favourite is second last, and one off last, Never Ignore. 900 left to run, Mr. Pennypacker. He's been in front from the word go. Leads the well-back favourite San Clemente now by only a neck. Racing third, Danish Hombre. Sea Cruise in 4th, then Anala Champ. There's Road Train Rosie on the way forward. Going by Sunset Raider. Then came Pretty Picture, Sport of Kings. Second last was Sea Cruise. And last will Never Ignore. And last of all is New Eclipse picking up a length or 2. The favourite is taking control. 500 out. And he's going as well as anything. San Clemente moving clear from Mr. Pennypacker and Danish Hombre. Sunset Raider was in 4th of the turn. And the others look to be struggling. Headed by Pretty Picture. Making some ground. In the home straight though, San Clemente is the leader. From Mr. Pennypacker, Sunset Raider, Danish Hombre, Pretty Picture down the outside. Still San Clemente in front. He's starting a little tired now. Sunset Raider diving to the rail. San Clemente in front. He'll be too good for them. San Clemente first. Beat home Sunset Raider. Third Pretty Picture. 4th Mr. Pennypacker. Then Danish Hombre, followed by Sport of Kings, Never Ignore, New Eclipse. And the last few, Anala Champ and a long margin, Road Train Rosie and Sea Cruise. San Clemente the winner at his first middle distance attempt. Caught wide early, pushed forward to be outside the leader. Took control down the side, and whilst they were looming on his inside and his outside, he was safely holding them in the drive to the line. Number 4, San Clemente, Dan Griffin first. He's been consistent at the Sunshine Coast. In fact, he's been a runner-up 3 of his past 4 there. So on the score of consistency, the win was well deserved. Second, 6, Sunset Raider, Sam Payne. Third was 9, Pretty Picture, Robbie Frard. And 3 was 4th, Mr. Pennypacker. 4, 6, 9, 3. 4, 6, 9 and 3 the result. Time was 2:17.05 and the sprint home 36.51. 2:17.05, 36.51, 4, 6, 9, 3 confirmed by the judge. Total dividends, number 4 San Clemente, 250 and 130. 6 Sunset Raider, 240. And 9 Pretty Picture, 610. Quinella, 1020. Exacta, 1440. Trifecta, $180.20. First 4, 4, 6, 9 and 3 with the roughie running 4th has paid $3,881.80. They're the total dividends on race 6. 2:17.05, sprint home 36.51, a length and a quarter by a short head. San Clemente raced by John Forsyth, Greg Brody and Vicky Heathcote by Keep the Faith out of Saunterina. A 4-year-old bay gelding for Rob Heathcote and Dan Griffin. Sunset Raider by Dracula, Troy Pascoe, Sam Payne. And Pretty Picture by Sava Beale, Tracy Wolfgram, Robbie Frard. Runners returning now after race 6, 4, 6, 9, 3 the result. We'll have weight shortly.
And what about San Clemente? Now that he can run a trip, there's a few more options for him?
I think so, Michael, because he's been one of these horses. So many little things have gone wrong with him. He's had a few. He's not a good floater. He went off in the float, and he's pulled his shoe off and caught at his heel, and he's just been one of those horses. But I think once we get into a rhythm in the campaign, he's going to be a nice horse.
Right, you got a busy time coming up over the next week or so?
Oh, not so much, Michael. I've got a busy day to Caloundra on Boxing Day, but I'm quiet at the Gold Coast on Saturday, which is not unusual for me this time of year, and then Magic Million sale, so it's certainly going to be a busy month.
We'll have a quick word with your owner, John. He's about to come over as you welcome back San Clemente. He's a little bit late coming back into the yard. I think he wanted to do another lap, John. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, Michael. It's good to see him in the winner's circle.
Yeah, absolutely. You were telling me before the race that you were keen because they stepped him up in trip today.
He's been looking for the longer trip, and the sprint distances are no good for him. He wants to get there too soon, too early, but today he still got there too early, but once he reaches the better class, he'll be back in the field, I think.
You've been racing horses in southeast Queensland for many years.
You know, I have. We've got quite a few at the moment too, so no, thank you very much. It's been my hobby.
And what about your celebrations tonight?
Polish Christmas tonight. My son-in-law's from Poland, and he's cooking Polish Christmas, and tomorrow another Christmas, so 2 in 2 days.
All right, well, good luck to you, John.
Thanks, Michael.
John Forsyth, he's been racing horses for many, many years. I remember he had a pretty handy one 20 years ago called Red Storm Rising. He had a lot of fun with, and here they are with San Clemente getting the money. Well, Daniel Griffin, things really didn't work out the first sort of 400-500 metres of that race.
No, they didn't look. Before going out for the ride, Rob just said, I've got to keep the horse in the rhythm the whole race, you know. And Jimmy sort of punched up on my inside. I just started to fight the horse a little bit. So straight away, you know, I just knew to roll forward and keep him in that rhythm. And he just relaxed beautiful for me. I was always confident.
And you're up outside the bolt of the 100-to-1 shot, Mr. Pennypacker, so you left him about the 600?
Yeah, I had 59 on its back. They can't really sprint 59 over a journey, so you know, I had to get my momentum up and get going.
All right, well, how's the return been for you? A couple of winners now?
Yeah, look, the support's been really good. You know, I got support from Rob and, you know, a lot of trainers in the Gold Coast and, you know, trainers from the Sunshine Coast have been doing the work, so getting the rewards. Good.
Okay, well done.
Thank you.
There he is, known these days as the King of the Gold Coast, but will go anywhere to ride a winner, Daniel Griffin. He summed it up pretty well there on the very heavily backed favourite, San Clemente. John, back to you in the studio.